I got a conspiracy. I'm curious, man. I'm curious. And Troy, you know how he is, man. He gets his hands in everything. And
Troy Weaver definitely has something, under his cape. He has something that he's holding from the public. Because it seems like so far this offseason, everything has been going the way he wants it to go. Like, I feel like he's just sitting back like, yes, we'll take J5 at 5. Yes, we'll trade up and get Jalen Duren as well.
Jimmy Grant for peanuts?
I got a conspiracy. I got a couple of conspiracies I want to lay out on the show today, but this one mainly. Are the Detroit Pistons up to something? No, but right now, as of now, they hold 19 players on their roster.
Okay.
As you guys know, if you didn't know, basketball teams, NBA teams can only go into this season with 15 players.
If you don't know, now you know.
Jigga.
I think that includes the two-way guys, right?
The 17 right now?
The 19.
Or the 19? I'm not. All I know is they have 19 guys under contract right now, and you head into the season with 15. I think two-way guys. Yeah, 15 includes the two-way guys.
Okay.
Yeah, because essentially what you need is 5 starters, 5 backups, and 2 or 3 rotation pieces.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Sus.
No, that is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
as we know, the New York Knicks are in hot pursuit of one Donovan Mitchell. KD is in the market. These are 2 big trades that teams may need a third team to participate in.
Yes.
Maybe one with a little extra salary cap, and the Detroit Pistons have that. 19 players. What the hell? 4 of those guys are going to have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they're up to something, man. I think they're going to be part of a bigger picture here. I think more specifically, maybe even New York, just because of the relationship Troy's obviously showed with them already with the trade between Kemba Walker, which by the way he's still on the team.
Yep.
Not cut, not
bought out. Yeah.
He's still currently a Detroit Piston, but the Kemba Walker trade was separate in itself, and then you added on the trade for Nerlens Noel, Alec Burks. I'm curious, man. I'm curious if they're getting Troy. You know how he is, man. He gets his hands in everything. And I saw a trade go down. We saw a trade go down a couple years ago where the Cavaliers were the benefit of just landing Jared Allen just cause. You know what I'm saying? But Troy's that type of GM where he makes something slide like that. What do you think? Am I onto something? Is there a conspiracy in there? You think Troy's gonna put his hands in a 3-team trade?
I mean, I think he's definitely holding out to see what's going to happen. You have cuttable pieces on the roster with guys like Kevin Knox and other stuff like that. You do have the two-way guys, so I don't know exactly how they fall into that 19 players.
It includes them.
Includes them
Yes.
with the 15?
Yeah.
You can only have 15 plus two-way guys?
Well, the 15 includes the two-way guys.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, we need to cut 4 players is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
We need to cut it down to 4
We're
players?
down to 15 guys.
So you got to
heading
think,
into the roster.
Kemba Walker is going to be out of here
Maybe.
for sure. Kemba Walker's he's not going to take a shot in a Pistons uniform. You have...
Why you say that?
Because he doesn't want to. He's not going to play for us.
You just get off the phone with him or something?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
So he's not going to play on this team. He's going to be one of the guys that gets cut or bought out. You have Kevin Knox, who they brought on, who is another cut candidate. And there are pieces that they can move, that they can package and maybe, like you said, fill some spots in a 3-team deal. I don't think... Why didn't you just moan when I said package?
I didn't moan.
I said package.
No, you did, bro.
I said package. He goes, So you have...
Context the girls.
I don't know if Kevin Durant's getting moved. They're saying they're going to keep him. I don't know if there's a team willing to make a move on him like that. Donovan Mitchell is definitely going to get moved. I don't see him playing in Utah at all next year. So we're going to have to see. This is the NBA dead time, so there hasn't been much talk about what's going on. But Troy Weaver definitely has something, under his cape. He has something that he's holding from the public because he's a very reserved guy. And it seems like so far this offseason, everything has been going the way he wants it to go. I feel like he's just sitting back like, yes, we'll take J5 at 5. Yes, we'll trade up and get Jalen Duren as well.
Jimmy Grant for peanuts?
Yes. Maybe I'll sign someone like Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel to bring in veteran presence in this lineup. And oh, would you look at that? Big pieces still on the move, you say? Well... I have some salary cap. I have some players.
Would you like some?
Maybe you'd like to talk to me to throw me your, I don't know, maybe a shooting guard. Maybe a small forward, maybe a power forward. We need a stretch big. Do you have any of those lying around? But I do think that, like I said, he's definitely going to get his hands in this. He's going to get those grabbers out there.
Yeah.
Because this is something that seems like a Troy Weaver plot.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't just have this kind of stockpile of players for no reason.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially that he kept signing guys.
And they're guys that like you could actually put in rotation and play too.
Yes.
Like I don't. Kevin Knox probably like the the exclusion, but we saw Rodney
he's
McGruder
still
step
young.
up times. Yeah, for sure, definitely still young. Yeah, he might get some PT. I don't know, but yeah, Kevin Knox still guy. Maybe you see him play. Rodney McGruder, we see him coming to Pistons, knock down some shots for us. Sus, you're a basketball guy.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I looked it up too. It's we can get up to 17 if we have two-way players.
Okay.
So it's 15 like actual NBA roster players, and then beyond that, two ways. So my thoughts with the Pistons are exactly that: is that Troy Weaver is holding out for something. It was the Kevin Durant trade. That's what I brought up months ago on the bottom line when I talked about the Jared Allen is the best example of that. You just got an all-star for just being for just making a trade more convenient for a team, essentially. So I think Troy Weaver is smart, and I think he's holding out for that in New York with Donovan Mitchell is the last big domino to fall, presuming that KD does not get traded right now. I still think that that's also up in the air. And I checked the Detroit Pistons salary cap sheet. Right now, we are past the 4. There's a cap 4 that I don't know people know about, but you have to spend 90% of a salary cap. Basically, this was a rule that Donald Sterling, because he used to just we're not shouting out, no shout outs. We're not shouting out.
Yeah, get the creepiest voice.
Yeah.
So we're so after we're not shouting
also
out Donald
racist.
Sterling, yeah. Basically, it's just a way to keep a team competitive because he would just sign a bunch of players for the minimum. So Pistons are over that. I looked at that number. We are over that, but we can still create up to $17 million in cap space, which, as you know, can lead up to a sizable contract. If you're talking New York, Evan Fournier type, contract. So we'll see what the Pistons do, but I totally trust Troy, and I'm glad you guys brought up New York for the Donovan part and for the part that Troy just clearly has executed 2 trades with New York already this offseason. So
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like you said, they stole from him already. You know, they wanted Ivy, and we took Ivy. They might have wanted Duren, we took Duren. We went out there and we got 2 guys off of their team that were like valuable parts to their rotation. We got Nerlens Noel, we got Alec Burks, who were guys that played on that team and played well. So, Troy's been playing the Knicks like a fiddle over there. So I'm excited to see if he can get a little bit more of that James Dolan action, take a little bit more of that James Dolan booty.
Whoa.
And so I'm excited. I want to see what Troy Weaver does. Like you said, he has, he's got a lot of pieces that he can move around. He has a lot of different things he can do, and something's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and it's when it happens. So you got to think the 2 pieces that are like cuttable to get down to that 17 with the 2-way guys are Kemba Walker and Kevin Knox, because people are calling Rodney McGruder Haslam McGruder or Udonis McGruder because he's tight with Cade, and so they're all saying he's going to be here until Cade retires.
Yeah,
He's going to be like a James Jones or Udonis Haslam guy.
I ain't mad at it. I remember when they traded him actually for was it Bobo? I think he had a practice with Denver and everything. He had to come back to Detroit, but he was cool with it. He was like, all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's like, I'll go back. I guess it's that way when you're like making M's and you're not really getting dubs anyway.
Yeah, dude.
Denver, I guess was winning a little bit, but he's there for one. Not even
Catch me
full
as
day.
like Rodney McGruder. His role in the NBA is one of my most wanted jobs ever. Like, it's up there with like backup quarterback in the NFL.
Like yeah.
Like things I want to do in my life.
100%.
Like, be a bench warmer in the NBA. Like, you're getting paid millions of dollars to just. You get blown out. You go in. You wet a couple threes. Maybe you get a bigger contract.
do you got a special celly planned? You know how those benches get crazy.
Yeah, I like the Nets bench.
Yeah.
When Jared Dudley and them were doing Cheese Nips is hitting in the booth.
Oh, well, you go to
Good
Cheese
dude.
Nips. Do it
Yeah,
again.
Cheese Nips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't see the
You can't
footwork,
see the
but
footwork.
Can't see the
The
footwork.
footwork was real.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I don't know.
Who has it really good? This like sort of changing topics, but Malik Carr for he's on the football team starting. Well, could be starting tight end this year, and he gets to just sit on the bench. He gets to sit right next to Izzo. You know, he's high-fiving everybody. He's at the games for free. You know,
Yeah.
he's that man. You know, he's chucking up crazy shots and warm-ups and everything.
I'm trying to be like Matt Flynn. Like you play one game,
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
out, get paid $46 million,
Yeah.
and then get your spot taken by a rookie, and you never play again.
He probably did it on purpose.
Yeah, honestly, he was like, "Damn, this Russ kid's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna start throwing ducks." But like him, like Sam Bradford made like hundreds of millions of dollars.
That was the craziest to me.
Hundreds
the Sam
of millions
Bradford
of
contracts,
dollars,
like
yeah.
contract to the contract.
Kept getting them,
Yeah.
and only played like 10 games in his entire career.
Yeah, that I pick a backup punter, well, not backup punter, but backup kicker or like kicker or punter probably. in the
Kicker
two.
or punter, no, because you're not making as much money, and you get cut if you don't perform.
Don Muhlbeck, long snapper. These are the
But
Lions for
still,
like
if
40
you
years.
if you don't perform, you get cut. As
sure.
a backup quarterback, there is no stress because you have the guy in front of you, obviously.
Yeah.
Second of all, when you go in, nobody's expecting you to do anything.
And you know what's crazy too? The backup quarterback situation. The fans like low key like always
Love
kind of
you.
get back.
Yeah, love you. They're like, we want that
Yeah,
guy.
the stars are fucking up. Like, yeah, put in Troy Smith.
Yeah, and like
Sean Hill.
I said,
Sean
if
Hill.
you go in, nobody expects you to do anything, and if you do, like you're a cult hero,
Yeah.
like Sean Hill. You
Yeah.
know, like, and you'll get a fat contract.
Gardner Minshew.
Exactly.
Perfect
Yes.
example.
Yeah, Nick Foles.
Big Dick Nick.
Yeah, like it's just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. It's
It
my
is-
dream job is backup quarterback.
It is
Great
crazy.
dream. Have you seen Blue Mountain State?
Shut
Yeah.
the
That makes me
fuck
think of
up,
that. Where he
Jesus.
wanted to stay the backup.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That was his goal, just to remain the backup.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the best.